I am just absolutely overwhelmed by all such positive responses that we've received from everyone. It really is truly the first time that we bring stakeholders from the whole squash community, from clubs to federations to just fans, governing bodies, and I think every single person left with something new, something interesting, new connections, and I'm just really, really proud of the huge success that this was, and I want to keep the momentum going so we can continue to grow and work together.
It's been such a pleasure to meet so many amazing people from all areas of the squash world. I think the biggest thing that I'm taking away alongside everyone else today is that we really need to focus on grassroots and community engagement. It's been really exciting to meet people from not just the UK but all around the world who are doing somewhat similar things to what we're doing, but just trying to get as many people engaged in squash and in building community through sport as possible. I think it's really important to bring people together from all different areas of squash. It's amazing because we have people like myself who work in squash for development, we have people who work making balls in courts, from clubs, from the federations, from all over the place, and it's great. You know, I'm so focused on the work we do in Jordan. It's great for me to come out and kind of see the other sides of squash.
A few key takeaways from the summit is just like this huge willingness for people to bring their ideas, learn from others, and collaborate to advance the sport. So that's an amazing part of what this has been, and really sort of the first time that I've seen that come together as a full global group of people from all over the world. So I think that's a really positive sign for the sport.
I think that the Olympics is going to bring squash to the masses. I think that there's this massive preconception in squash that it's only for the elite, and I think that squash being in the Olympics is going to have everybody playing, people out in the streets, people in clubs, people in schools. I think that it's going to grow the sport tremendously, and I think it's going to get a lot of people at the community level involved.
And I think leading up to LA 28, that's going to be the key period for us over the next 4 years. Once Paris is finished, then I think getting the engagement right and the promotion right over the next 4 years for the sport is going to be the absolutely overriding critical factor.
It's massive. I think it's very important to keep the momentum going and to keep this type of conversations where we are talking to everyone in the squash community to empower them. And this is the time for a sport to work together and to try new things, to innovate, and this is what the summit achieves.
I would definitely recommend that anybody from around the world comes to the Squash Summit next time. I think it's been a really important opportunity to see how people around the rest of the world are doing things. And Adriana said just at the end, who's in charge of the PSAF, how important it is to remember that we are stronger when we work together. So, you know, for me today and yesterday, I've been building so many relationships with people where I've realised that our work is so much stronger when we work with others. And everyone else here, I think, has taken away a new relationship and a new perspective on the sport. So I would recommend wholeheartedly for people to come and attend next year.
I would say come along. I said it'll open your mind to everything that's going on out there in the squash world. You'll meet some great people. I must have made so many different connections over the last couple of days. They're going to be really valuable to me over the next few years. So I would say definitely come.
All you need is one person that wants to start something, and events like this create the opportunity to make that idea a reality or connect with others that have other ideas. That's how so many projects have started. We are definitely going to, with the success of the summit that we had, we are definitely going to do more of these summits in the lead up to the Olympics. We want to move them around the world as well so we can get really a global input. This was a great start, but there's so much more than we can do from this. And there were so many topics that we couldn't fit in that will be great in other parts of the world. So hopefully we will be able to have more of these every year.